Enhancing your self-efficacy. As we grow and starting to have diverse life experiences, our sense of self continues to strengthen itself. Positive feelings like autonomy, love, and support from family, education, and encouragement act as catalysts to self-efficacy. A person with high self-efficacy is more likely to feel confident, perceive failures as opportunities to try again, and a great team performer. Self-efficacy keeps growing throughout life as we acquire new skills, have new experiences, take risks, and keep putting efforts to succeed. Albert Bandura, 1977, a pioneer humanist and father of the concept of self-efficacy, defined it as people's beliefs about their capabilities to produce designated levels of performance that exercise their influence over events that affect their lives. Bandura recognized four salient sources of self-efficacy and asserted that it is by the interplay of these factors that we grow significant belief or disbelief in ourselves. 1. Mastery experiences. Success directly impacts the way we think about ourselves. Succeeding in a task boosts confidence and increases the likelihood of achieving similar tasks again. We gain a sense of mastery over it. Failure, on the other hand, does just the opposite. It breaks our confidence and leaves us in self-doubt. Building efficacy through self-mastery requires resilience to manage expectations about success and accept failure positively. People who succeed after overcoming the obstacles and recuperating from the breakdown have a strong sense of self-belief efficacy. 2. Vicarious experiences. The second source of efficacy roots from seeing others around us, especially people who we can relate to. Watching similar people succeed or hearing their success stories motivate us to believe that if they could, we can too. 3. Modeling experiences. Role models have a vital role to play in building self-efficacy. Those are the people we follow, admire, and want to replicate. Their actions, principles, and achievements indirectly teach and persuade us to repeat the same. We are more willing to put in efforts and work in the direction that they show us. The only challenge of this source is that if the role models are wrong in their ways, it is likely that their failures destroy our self-efficacy or we too get tempted to go astray. 4. Emotional and physical experiences. Our present mental and physical states influence self-efficacy to a great extent. For example, a depressed person, or a person who is fighting with a rough disease, is less likely to feel very confident and optimistic about themselves. Negative experiences and stress make us vulnerable, whereas positive experiences and happiness make us feel good about ourselves. Bandura said that the cues that we receive from our mind and body at any given moment and the way we perceive these cues shape our sense of self. 4 ways to increase self-efficacy. Self-efficacy enhances self-control. It impacts all the functional aspects of human functioning, from personal relationships to professional commitments, and social interactions, and relates to a low risk of mortality. Taylor, 2012. Together with resilience, self-efficacy helps in achieving goals and acquiring a sense of accomplishment in life, and here are some ways that can help in enhancing efficacy. 1. Stay in the stretch zone. Goal setting is crucial to building self-efficacy. Studies have shown that out of the 3 personal zones of achievement, the comfort zone, the stretch zone, and the panic zone, highly productive people lie at the stretch zone where they can make the most of their abilities. In the stretch zone, we are more willing to take reasonable chances and are resilient to failures and setbacks. Unlike in the panic zone or the comfort zone where we are unwilling to take chances or extend our efforts, the stretch zone allows us to have an insightful perception about us and increases the likelihood of achieving self-contentment. We can try entering the stretch zone by setting goals, doing things that we like to do, trying new things and facing challenges, accepting failures and criticisms positively, approaching the goals slowly and not overstressing about results. 2. Set simple goals. Low self-efficacy makes us either doubt our abilities or perceive the tasks to be more difficult than they are. As a result, we don't make enough effort, blame ourselves for our underachievements, and destroy the trust in ourselves. A good idea to build and sustain self-efficacy is to set goals reasonably and approach them one by one. We can break the goals into smaller sub-goals and work on achieving them one at a time. By doing this, we can rejoice our small successes, and our goals become more manageable and accessible. 3. Look at the bigger picture. One of the most significant qualities of people with high self-efficacy is the power to look beyond short-term losses and not letting them break their self-trust. We have higher goals to achieve, and sticking to this perspective helps in maintaining a high self-efficacy. Self-efficacy allows us to sort our priorities, make better plans, and focus on them more efficiently. 4. Reframe obstacles. A practical psychological tool to increase self-efficacy is identifying obstacles, thought blocks, and reframing or replacing them with positive interventions. Reconstructing the way we look at failures and feel about them help a lot in changing the way we think of ourselves. For example, a person with high self-efficacy is not likely to perceive losses as personal shortcomings. He would instead try to cope with it and find ways to handle it positively. Building self-efficacy allows us to understand that challenges and failures are inevitable. By continuing to believe in ourselves and our abilities, we can surely attain fulfillment. For further support, at Talent and Skills HuB, you can be supported by our instructors and mentors on employability skills and other personal and professional development. You can book an appointment for one-to-one or group tutoring through our website, ts-hub.com.